Great, welcome back everybody. The final installation for the Museum of Aviation's Hangar 1 rolled in today.
I love that rhyme, by the way. It's the last piece that completes the Southeast Asia Vietnam exhibit. 41 NBC's Edna Ruiz was there and joins us with more.
After about 7 years of restoring the plane, crew members and museum officials were excited to finally add the capstone to Hangar 1. I spoke to one crew member who says seeing the restoration complete is incredible.
To have her indoors, finally, after all these years, I am thrilled to death.
For the last 3.5 years, restoring the F-100 Super Sabre was Aaron Robinson's priority.
For a while, I wonder if I'd ever see this day.
But the day came. Robinson's project rolled into its position for display at the Museum of Aviation's Hangar 1.
Now that it's actually here and we're in the home stretch, it's kind of hard to describe.
The plane was brought to Warner Robins from Massachusetts about 7 years ago, and it was unrecognizable.
No wings, no canopy, the cockpit was stripped. It was bare bones. Most all the panels were off of it.
The plane flew high throughout Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War. It's a piece of history and an old friend for one veteran.
Major General Rick Goddard, retired ALC commander here at Warner Robins, actually flew this airplane in combat during the 1960s and flew about 150 missions in this particular airplane.
Goddard lives in Athens now, but he was there to see when the jet first arrived in 2010.
He was very excited about it. He took great pride in putting his grandson in the same ejection seat that he actually flew in.
He also visited every now and then to help the crew restore it.
And it had two different paint jobs to it. Now we painted it up to match the second paint job.
The Super Sabre now sits in the middle of Hangar 1.
An aircraft that they worked all these years ago being brought back again to this kind of condition.
To visitors, it's a piece of history, but to the crew and veterans who lived it,
I can see they're excited, really touched by the work.
It's so much more.
And I love seeing it, it just makes it that much better.
Robinson says he's excited to bring his family to see the jet fighter. His kids got the chance to help him work on it a couple of times. Crew members are still adding the final touches to the plane, but you can still see it on display now.
All right, Edna, thanks. The museum plans to hold a dedication ceremony very soon.
And Major General Goddard, he's making a trip from Athens to attend that.
Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad at all.
pretty
Must
cool.
be a cool experience.